In 2022, we expanded our table banking programs to specific churches in the city of Nairobi. Our experience with the table banking program has been mainly in the villages, so this is a new venue for the Village Basket. There are parts of Nairobi that look like Paris or New York City, and there are sections that are poverty-stricken. Located in a very poor part of the city, Pastor Francis Chikwe has a thriving church, and he also owns, along with his wife Margaret, a small store that sells cushions for couches. He has become very interested in our table banking program and has promoted it to his congregation. On this visit, we met a young woman named Becky Imbaya, who gave us a table banking pitch for her group. She was very impressive and organized in her presentation. Her group was highly energized, so we decided immediately to provide them with a table banking loan. When I returned this past September, we found that her group was doing very well and that she was also doing well with her own business, selling used shoes. Becky has a full-time job working at a Dole pineapple plant. She gets up very early and leaves her home at 6 a.m. to catch a bus that will take her to work that starts at 8 a.m. She finishes her shift at 2 p.m. and then takes another bus to another part of the city to sell her shoes. We caught up with Becky at her apartment, which was a distance from the church. She told us about her business and even convinced me to buy some shoes from her. Let's listen as she explains how she sells her shoes and how table banking has changed her life.
It has changed my life so much because the first time I borrowed around 5,000. I added on what I had to bring the shoes. On a good day when I sell like the 50 pairs, now I'll have to balance. Now I bring the kids' shoes, I bring the male shoes and the women. Now I combine. I make sure I've worked with all ages and genders also.
Becky is a great example of how God is working in these table banking groups. I have no doubt that when I return, she will have expanded her business as well as helped others to start their own.